Hi everyone, good morning. Happy Friday. It's a wonderful rainy day out there. I think it's going to be raining all day off and on. I got stuck in a shower, actual downpour, taking Miss Savannah to Banfield to get her teeth cleaned. She didn't want to get out of the car. By the time I got in there, I was absolutely soaked. But I'm back home and she's at the vet this morning, so I've got a quiet morning. Just a couple things to share. Now, week 1 closes tomorrow. I think everyone has posted a video or at least a written introduction. I understand sometimes just a video is not possible, but I really enjoyed seeing everyone, hearing your voices, learning about your families, your goals for the future. All those things help me help you throughout the next 15 weeks. Now, again, week 1 closes tomorrow. It was a rather long week because of how the term started. But from now on, you can anticipate on Sunday at midnight or 12:01, 12:05, a new week will open and it will close 11:59 on Saturday night. I will not be using the grading rubric for week 1, but I will be using it as we continue going forward. So if you're over here, remember, if you log in and you're like, well, where do I find that? Just click on this. Sometimes you've got to hover. It's a fairly new, it started last term with this version of Blackboard. Go into course syllabus, click on that. We've got the syllabus. And I think let me pull up the syllabus. I think I still owe somebody an email, which I flagged thinking I would come back after I double checked, and I did not. Sorry about that. They asked about a calendar of events, of when things are happening. I'm pretty sure it's the last page of the syllabus. So click on your syllabus tab, got grading, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Move me out of the way. So we've got the course reading schedule. Sometimes if you see me doing this, it's because I've got progressive lenses. So far out is when I teach and can see people. Then I've got, I think it's a computer one here. And then when I look down, it's for reading. There's 3 levels of progressive in here. And sometimes I have to, and then I do have I have several pairs of glasses, but this one has a progressive, so sometimes I can't see because I don't have my head the right way. So you'll see me going, and you're like, what is she doing? I'm trying to see with my glasses on. All right, course schedule, week 1 was chapter 1, week 2 is chapter 2. So this should help you. Again, the weeks open on a Sunday. So even if you said, but we opened on a Thursday, okay, just consider Sunday. The Sunday we just had is week 1. Pulling mine over here. So then this Sunday, the 14th, is week 2, week 3, week 4. I just go on down the line to manually put in your weeks. Now, and that should keep you on track. And then again, over here is the exam schedule. We've got some holidays. Now, I still expect you to be in here. It really doesn't apply to us because we're online. So this is where you find what's due each week. So let me get that out of the way. What I really want to look at is the grading rubric. If you have not already watched the video, I recommend that you do before we pick up on week 2. And you could print it here, and I don't have it up because it's this way. So, sorry. You're going to be graded on your initial post. Word count is, I'm looking for at least a minimum of 150 words. I'm going to just only go over the exceeds expectations because I know you all want to do fabulous. I never understand why people don't want to meet these because they're not that bad. These are standard for almost any online class. That's how I made it up. I went back to some of the others I teach. So you're going to earn 35 to 40 points if you submitted an initial post on time and you answer all parts of the question. Sometimes I give you 2 or 3 questions, so make sure you're answering all of them and not just Again, I want a minimum of 150, but you can go over. I'm looking for good stuff. So your initial post, dialogue and replies, that's another 36 to 40 points. You reply to me and 3 or more. So that's 4. And the replies are posted over or on 4 different days. Now, somebody had a great question earlier. You can post your discussion post and one reply. That's okay. They can be on the same day because I'm looking for the 4 days or the engagement. So I hope that makes sense. Replies are directly related to the discussion. They ask questions. Again, what I recommend you do is you look at what's due on Sunday, set aside maybe 30 minutes, look at what's due for the week, look at the chapters. You can skim through there relatively quickly. Look at the questions I'm asking. Formulate at least 3 open-ended questions. Open-ended, where somebody has to put some thought into it and give you a reply. Close-ended, or when it's a yes or no answer. We don't want yes or no answers. That's not spurring. The point of the engagement is as if we were in a classroom and I was asking questions, you were replying, and then over here's a different thought on it. This person, and all the hands are going up and we're just having a great engagement. That's what this online discussion question is. And I'm telling you right now, if you follow my plan and make your open-ended questions and you jump in on Monday, you could jump in, check your computer before you go to work, while you're getting dressed, while the coffee's brewing, jump on. Did anybody do a post yet? Maybe somebody has. Usually you'll see a couple people are the early birds and they jump in. Boom, take one, save your questions as a Word document. It's the easiest way, so you can cut and paste it. Boom, save, you're out of there. Off to work. Tuesday, same thing. Now you've got to build in time to do your post, but this will make sure you're getting your engagement in there. And again, that's 36 to 40 points. And then the mechanics. Use APA citations and provides 2 references. I'm not going to harshly grade on the APA because, 1, I have not even started giving you stuff yet. We're going to ease into it, but I want you to try. 2 outside references. Peer-reviewed journal articles are good. Sometimes the question may just be something you see in the news. Wikipedia, do not use the dictionary, the Bible. Those are not quality references, but start getting in the habit. You've got NC Live at your disposal on the internet. If you use 2 references and cite them, and I'll try to remember, maybe I even have it already, quick video to show you how to do that. Because a lot of, if you're using NC Live, there's a click now and it'll give you the APA format for the reference and you just cut and paste it. But that's going to be 20 points. And again, I'm looking for spelling, for grammar. Grammarly is a great resource to use to have running on your computer to help spell check things. If you only use 1 reference, you'll get 14 to 16 points. Again, that's saying everything else is flawless. And if you use textbook counts as 1 reference. Make a note of that. I'm making a note. Textbook counts as 1 reference. So when you look at needs improvement, it still says 1 reference because I'm expecting you to use your textbook, but you have 3 or more spelling, grammar type errors. So take a look, and again, I really recommend you just print out the grading rubric and keep it handy. Like I have a file. I've got notes of everyone. When you did your introduction, I kept notes on some of your things, your where you're working or what you've done in the past, so that I know, again, and your degree programs, so I could find stuff that's relevant to you and what you want to know. But take a time to look through the grading rubric. I really hope you take this seriously with this part. Have a wonderful weekend. I can't think of the name. I went to tell somebody last night. I can't think of it. The name of the aquarium, the North Carolina Aquarium in Wilmington, is free on Monday. So if you have not been to that aquarium, I don't think it's Fort Fisher. I want to say Fort Fisher, but let me see if I can find it real quick on my phone without holding you up too much. But look to see what is out there that's free this weekend that you could take your families to, get out. You know, everybody's been snowed in. All right, it's taking too long for my phone. It's all, I don't know. I know I have it on my Facebook as events. Let's see. Pulling up North Carolina. If you haven't gone to the one in Pine Knoll Shores, it is Fort Fisher. I'm sorry, it is Fort Fisher. That one is free. I've seen things all over Facebook. It is free on Monday. The one in Pine Knoll Shores, you know, up by Emerald Isle, Atlantic Beach, I don't know if that one is free. If you have not gone to these aquariums in North Carolina, taking your family, they are great day trips, really. If you're going to go to Wilmington, there's so much to do there, even if you just take the kids to run on the beach for a while. But they've got the battleship, and I think it does have a fee to it, go to that, but even if you just walk by it, drive by it. Lots of good stuff in Wilmington to do. There's a children's museum. Again, I don't know the cost, but try to find some free stuff. If you're going to go to Atlantic Beach up in that area, you've got Fort Macon. If it's not too wet, I'm looking outside. Is it raining again? Fort Macon, we love to go up there. You never get bored. Fort Macon's free. It could be a day trip. Combine it with the aquarium at Pine Knoll Shores. Great trip. And then if you're going through, taking the slow route through Atlantic Beach, Emerald Isle, there's a little ice cream shop, Sweet Spot. Highly recommend it. They will always ask you as they hand you your cup or cone, is that enough? And I asked the lady, honestly, a kid's cup is enough for me, and I'm done. I asked her, I said, does anybody ever say no? She says occasionally, and I said, what do you do? She says, we add more until they say it's enough, regardless of what size you buy. I just think that's a great customer service perk. So have a great weekend. Try to get out and relax, enjoy. Hopefully it won't be soggy, but I think it's going to be turning cold on Monday again. But enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend. But again, be mindful of the due dates. New week opens on Sunday. Design your strategy, your plan to succeed. And I'll be available by text if you need me. Bye-bye, everyone.